Hello there gentlemen, and welcome back to Project Pixel. On today's episode, let's have a look at Bowser, the original villain from the Super Mario franchise. And this particular build is on a 64x64 lot and took a grand total of 2 hours, 54 minutes and 23 seconds to complete. The video on your screen is being played back at roughly 800% and is going to have a total runtime of around 6 minutes and 50 seconds. Now, this has got to be one of the more annoying pixel arts I've had to make. Now, because I've tried to step up my game and start doing big pixel art models, I decided to have a bit of a look around Google and see what people were doing. Now, under the more complex pixel arts, you get amazing things like massive Taylor Swift pictures, which I really like, but sadly, I don't have the patience to try and pull something like that off. But I did bump into some Bowser art, and there was quite a few different pixel models, quite a few classic retro ones. There's also some more recent massive CGI ones. So decided to take a few different ones into Photoshop, blend them together much like I did with the Stormtrooper, and kind of make my own. And this is where we sort of at. Now, this is very similar to some existing ones, but with a subtle couple of colour changes here and there, and overall I really like this model. Now, the colour palette will change a few times, so we start off with this base black, and the reason why this is so annoying is although it's a base black colour here for the outline isn't all black. There's actually quite a dark grey used, which you'll see will actually get changed a little bit later. And then on top of that, there are then a few other colours with a couple of yellows and oranges. There's the reds and the greens going on here, and the greys. The greys were my biggest headache. Would you believe grey in The Sims 4, there's quite a few different types of concrete, but none of them are the kind of greys you want. So that was annoying. But overall, really fell in love with this build. So you've seen I've had to move the lot once, and there is a second time. That is the final resting place of this lot, and it will take up near enough the whole thing. Height and width, it will basically take up the whole lot. I think the only side it will be a bit have a bit of free spaces on that left side of Bowser here. So just as we go around here, you can see there's the colour palette in the corner. I've just grabbed a grey tile here, but I'm actually going to change that to a darker grey. And this is where we finish off the outline, and the outline is a blend of the two. So yeah, I actually like this particular build quite a lot, and so much so that as with my latest builds, because I'm trying to go for the go big or go home motif at the moment, and kind of trying to one up every pixel art I see, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, this particular build will be available for download on the Sims 4 gallery, along with Rapidash and the Stormtrooper's helmet. So if you have liked either of those, and this one as well, and want to download them and you haven't done already, just head to the Mysterious Mr. Ryan gallery page on the Sims 4, and you should be able to find links to all that, along with every other build I have done on this channel. So just going around now doing the grey edge here, as you can see, surprising amount of it to do, it's so much so I will actually miss bits and come back to them later. Yeah. So speaking of the Sims 4 while we're here then, as we move around working on this, trying to make some changes to the channel again. I'm full of changes at the moment, and I know it's a bit of a nightmare, but found out that there was problems with all my tags, so some of my videos haven't been showing up, found out some emails haven't been being issued properly, so apologies if you have subscribed and have been missing videos. It's not my fault. YouTube has decided to really hate on my channel at the moment, and it's just causing me a massive headache, and not even in a good way. So just grabbing another colour now, I'm going to go around and do some of the highlighting. You can see this is actually the light grey, but it's actually not going to stay this grey for very long. You can see here's a patch I missed as well with the dark grey highlighting. So you can see I've just changed it for these tiles now, so I've just swapped this colour palette out. But again, that will not stick that way either, because once I actually start doing some of the white highlighting, you'll actually not be able to tell the difference very much between that stone tile and the white highlighting. As you can see here, very close in colours. So that's not going to stick around for too much longer. So just going to do those crosses there. Finish up with a few areas of the teeth of Bowser, and then get so annoyed with the colours and start changing things until I find one I like. And in the end, opted for this kind of grey style here. Bowser's shell. Bowser's shell is actually quite a few different colours. Now, the dark grey lines obviously are all the contours of the shell, and it's actually made of light and dark shadowing, and there's those there. And the green itself is this amazing dark green wood, and then what I use is the neon style floor tiles for the light green highlighting, although Bowser doesn't actually have a whole lot of green on him. Main colours for Bowser, shockingly enough, is yellow and orange, which aside from the black and grey outlines, is probably the most predominantly used colour. A little bit of red for his eyebrows and his hair, or his quiff if you want to call it that. And now we move on to the orange highlighting. Just going to go around creating all the shapes, working out where all the yellow needs to go, and basically just blocking out all the shadowy, shady areas of Bowser. So we're going to start wrapping up on this particular video fairly shortly now. So yeah, if you have liked this video, what I'm going to do is start with the outro now, and that way I've made sure I've said it all and I'm not going to forget everything. So if you have liked this video, please don't forget to give it a like button, a bit of a click, and please don't forget to consider getting subscribed so you don't miss a single episode of Project Pixel, which comes out every single Friday on this particular channel. Also, there should be links in the description for all my other playlists, including some new shows coming, and also links to my social media. I have Facebook down there, I have a Twitter down there, and I think there's also a Google Plus one down there, although that one is just kind of a bit weird because it's Google Plus and I don't think I know anyone who actually uses that. So Twitter and Facebook, make sure you like and follow me on those particular social medias. Obviously, as I mentioned earlier, if you want to download this, head over to the Mysterious Mr. Ryan gallery page to download this, along with every single other one of my particular builds, all of which you will be able to see videos for on the channel and downloads on that site. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you very much for watching. As we move into the glamour shots, I'm going to shut up, let the video play out, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, ladies and gentlemen.